It is the summer of 2026. For the first time in nearly a decade, Liverpool is preparing for a season without Mohamed Salah. His exit has reignited a debate that has followed him for years, specifically whether his statistics and trophy count officially make him the greatest winger in the history of the league. But his status in 2026 is a far cry from where he started in England. Long before he was breaking records at Anfield, he was labeled as one of the league's most visible failures. To understand why this departure matters, you have to look at the gap between those two versions of the same player. This isn't a story about a natural-born superstar. It's a story about a player who was dismissed by the elite and spent a decade proving them wrong. In 2013, Salah arrived at a Chelsea side that had just won the Champions League and Europa League back-to-back. The expectations were immediate and unforgiving. Thierry, the club's captain at the time, recalled that the intensity of those training sessions was the highest he had ever seen. His assessment of the young Salah was blunt. He wasn't ready for that level of competition. The results on the pitch mirrored Thierry's observation. Salah made 19 appearances for the club and scored only 2 goals before Chelsea sent him away to Italy. In the world of English football, failing that early at a top-4 club usually results in a permanent label. By 2015, Salah was widely regarded as a player who lacked the physicality and clinical edge required for the Premier League. When he returned to England with Liverpool in 2017, the league expected the same player they had seen 4 years earlier. Instead, he scored 32 goals in a single season, setting a new record for a 38-game campaign and taking home the Golden Boot in his first year back. That wasn't a one-off performance. Over 9 years, Salah scored 255 goals for Liverpool and provided 119 assists. He was also a high-volume playmaker. Since his arrival in 2017, he created 534 chances in open play, more than any other player in the league during that span. This all culminates in a single record: 281 Premier League goal contributions for a single club. No other player in the history of the league has reached that number for one team. These figures did more than just win games. They systematically erased the "not ready" narrative. By 2026, the question wasn't whether he belonged, but how the league would function without him. Critics of high-scoring players often look for padding, goals scored in lopsided wins against bottom-tier clubs. To prove his quality, Salah had to perform in the Big Six matchups against the league's elite. This chart maps his performances in those high-stakes games. Across 86 appearances against the Big Six, he recorded 50 goals and 22 assists. He was particularly efficient against his former club, scoring 8 goals in 25 appearances against Chelsea. But he saved his highest output for Manchester United. He scored 16 times against them, including a hat-trick at Old Trafford that remains the only one ever recorded there by an opposing player in the Premier League era. Scoring at this volume against the best defensive units in the country moved him past the status of a statistical anomaly and into the category of a reliable big-game performer. While individual records are useful for comparison, the ultimate measure of a career in this league is the collection of major trophies. Salah's tenure included 8 major titles, including the Champions League and the club's first Premier League trophy in 30 years. Placed alongside icons like Ryan Giggs and Cristiano Ronaldo, Giggs offers more assists, and Ronaldo a higher European peak, but Salah's goal-per-game ratio remains distinct. He averaged a goal every 138 minutes over 9 years, consistency earning him 4 Golden Boots and 3 PFA awards. Beyond the numbers, he changed the tactical expectations for his position, transitioning the winger from a support player on the touchline into a primary inside forward who acts as the team's most dangerous goal threat. Mohamed Salah departs in 2026, having completed a 10-year cycle. He began as a player who Thierry claimed wasn't ready for the group, and he leaves as the most productive attacker in the history of his club.